Hi, this is Coach David Halal. I have been experimenting for a few years now, and I remember reading a book on quantum physics, Abraham Hicks, where he spoke about the 17-second pure thoughts. Um, he says that if you can focus pure thoughts for 17 seconds a few times a day, and if you can bring that thought to a real feeling for about 68 seconds, this will happen in your life. So I have been experimenting with it for the last couple years, and I realized that every time I was able to put myself into that state of mind, into a positive state of mind, and only think about what I want, whether it's a car, whether it's a friend, whether it's a house, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a relationship, no matter what I want. If I focus my mind and start thinking only on that one thing, it becomes true. Now, a lot of people will won't understand that. They will think it's not true. But think about that. If you believe in a creator can only make creators. Right? Think about this. I'm a man, a human being. Because I'm a human being, I cannot make another another type of being. That means if I'm a human being, I can only have human beings. I can't have a dog. I can't have a cat if I get a woman pregnant or another human being like myself pregnant. We can only have what we are. So you can only create who and what you are. Now, I believe in God. I believe in the Creator. So the Creator can only create creators. That's powerful, isn't it? When you read the good book, it says in John chapter 1, it says, the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. The Word was made flesh. God's thought became, he spoke it, and by speaking it, that word became flesh. Well, the same way, when I have a thought, if I can concentrate in that thought and only think about that for 17 seconds a few times a day, or focus on it for 68 seconds, 68 seconds is 17 times 4. If you can concentrate past a minute, 8 seconds past a minute, 68 seconds straight, it will become true. So now that I have experienced it multiple times, I am able to create, and I'm able to also create bad things in my life. So if I think of a good thing, if I think about something that I want to happen in my life, all I have to do is focus on it. And I give my full attention to it for 17 seconds a few times a day. Sometimes because of a lot of things going on in my life, cell phones, computers, work, and everything, it's really, really hard to concentrate on something for 68 seconds or for 17 seconds 4 times a day. So it takes a lot, and that's where meditation is very important. If you can meditate and clear your thoughts and sit somewhere where you can think very clearly, very specifically on something that you want, it will happen. Now, a lot of people will say, well, if you're a man of God, or if you're a woman of God, or if you believe in the Bible, you have to ask. Well, by thinking about it, by focusing my thought on it, I am asking. I am asking the creator of all creators to send or to push that thing through. Now, in quantum physics, according to Abraham Hicks and different, physicists and quantum physicists, they tell you that, once you start thinking about that thing, all of a sudden, all the neurons and electrons and all the cells in the universe start aligning, to get what you think, to get what you want. So therefore, if I don't want something in my life, the same thing I have to do is concentrate on something else. The moment I start concentrating and focusing on something else or someone else, that thing will all of a sudden will start to subside, will start to be eradicated in my life, to eradicate, to disappear in my life, because all I have to do is focus on it. And that's why, if I want something or someone, I focus 100%. And once I start focusing on it, I go in another direction and start focusing on something else. That the moment I start doing that, it will happen in my life. Now, this is powerful because a lot of people will refute it, will think that that's not true. But so that's why I use pictures. So if I want to be friend with someone, if I want a car, if I want a house, if I want girlfriend, the moment that I have a picture of her or of the house or of the car, I'll focus on it. I'll stare at it for 68 seconds, for 17 seconds a few times a day. And usually I try to, because I know while I'm focusing on it for 5, sometimes I focus on it for longer than that. It's because my thoughts are not pure. Once my thought becomes pure, it is mine. It's a great thing. Now, you can go ahead and try it. Try it, to see, how you can work that out and make your own research. Google it, the 17 seconds, to make things happen in your life. I've experienced it multiple times, so you have to experiment in life for you to get experience, for you to understand certain things. Now, this is Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call and his destiny. Don't forget to subscribe. There are some great videos coming. Check out my website, successandrelationships.com, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.